guys ready to go grave digging? Today you're gonna see me reanimate this dead body. I'm gonna take this 1965 Chevelle station wagon, I'm gonna bring it back to life. We're gonna get that engine to breathe fire. This car has not run in years. There he is in his final resting place, old Frankenstein. Yep, just how I remember it. There it is, the grave I left it in. Oh man, so much stuff. All right, time to get started. Oh, just how I remember you, old buddy. It's been a long time. Me and this car go back a long ways. Oh, it's a little dirtier than I remember though. Something was for sure living in here though. There's some poop, there's some spider webs. I hate the creepy crawlers. Probably has been almost 10 years. These wires got all chewed up, so that could be a problem. Man, because if I can't get a spark going, I mean, basically on any car, you need fuel, you need compression, air, and you need spark. So I might be missing spark with those wires. Fluids are gonna be important. See if we got some coolant. Looks like it's still wet in there, so that's good. And there still has oil. The tire's sitting on the inside of the fender. The back is bottom out. This thing basically sits on the ground. If I can't get it up, it just won't roll, but I want to make it run. Frankenstein is not Frankenstein unless it wakes up. Otherwise, it's just a corpse. I brought a key that I think is the right key, so I sure hope it's the right key. If I don't though, I can just jumper some wires and hot wire it. The more I look at it, the more I remember why I parked it. This could be one of the coolest cars ever. I love these old wagons, but this thing's gonna be a lot of work. This car might put me in an early grave. Both of us. Me and the old 65 wagon could end up being buried together. When you haven't seen a car that you've worked on for a long time, sometimes it takes a minute to come back. And so I'm starting to remember now what happened. This was the most state-of-the-art airbag system in its day. Like top of the line, high end. What this does, it's the brain for the air suspension. So it makes the whole car go up and down. You can adjust it. It's got all the sensors. It's got a gauge. Everything was plumbed and wired, but it's so antiquated. So this is all gonna go in the trash. There's nothing that makes a car look sexier than just dropping down and laying on the ground. Or you can take the ugliest car, make it 10 times better just by setting it on the ground. First things first is a battery. Can't do nothing without a battery. A car that's been sitting for 8 to 10 years, battery is guaranteed to be dead. And this one didn't even have a battery in it. I probably stole the battery out for something else a long time ago. I don't even remember what that was. There can be some inherent danger when you're working with a car that hasn't ran in a long time. Number one, you don't know what kind of creepy crawlers are in here. Black Widow, brown recluse. There's no fan shroud over this fan. So if we do get this running or turn it over, is that fan tight? You don't want that thing spinning off, hitting you in the jugular, and then that's the end of the day. Now me and Frankenstein are both in the ground, and that's the end of us. And then who's gonna come save both of us? Let's see what happens if I just turn the key to the on position. Okay, well the good news is when I turn the key on, I get some dash lights that pop up. The bad news is I just decided to give it a little crank and nothing happens. Oh man. It's like where I don't want to go. I'm gonna have to climb in here. Always check your back, make sure there's nothing coming for you. Okay, so I know I'm getting powered to the switch. All these spider webs in here. So gross. Use this flashlight as my spider web removal tool. And the good thing is spiders don't like light. So if you can bring your light in, try to make them scurry away a little bit. So I'm trying to chase this purple wire down. I want to see if it's disconnected somewhere. And there's just no room to climb in here. This is where I need to just get on my back, climb all the way up in there. And I really don't want to. But I feel like I'm gonna have to do some things I don't want to do today. I think part of this project is gonna be ripping out every wire and just starting over. I see a purple wire that's jumpered together. I'm just thinking we would just bypass the whole thing. Just we can scab it together. Turn that off. Turn that off. Climb out of here. Oh, this sucks. If I'm not getting power here, the car's not going to run. So this is what sparks the spark plugs. It all works through the distributor. So if we don't have power there, it doesn't matter what I do. It will never run. All right, so I know that's an issue. When you're dealing with a car, getting it running, it's a process of elimination. I need the distributor and coil to be powered up. I need the starter to get its power. And then we should be able to at least turn the engine over. From there, we can figure out what our next problem is. I mean, we probably got way more problems, but one at a time. You can see that the red and black wires are chewed up, and they're chewed up right next to each other. So something was having a meal. A little steak and potatoes right there. I guess it's kind of fitting that we've been calling this thing Frankenstein. And, you know, it's the electrical that we're trying to get past. Right? Frankenstein was, it was all stitched together, but it needed the electricity. It needed that lightning. And man, if we could just get a little lightning here, I could string up like a lightning rod and bring it down and we'd just zap it, and it'd be pretty cool.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
So we just bypassed all the wires from under the dash to inside the engine compartment for the starter. So now we're wired directly to the starter on the key, and nice. All right, so we got a pulse. It's not alive yet, but we have a pulse. That's good. Now we got to get the rest of the heart pumping. If you're going to perform a major surgery, you got to have a pretty good understanding of the basic anatomy. At this stage, this patient here is definitely on life support. See, here's the thing. It already doesn't work, so it's not like I'm going to make it worse. If I do this right, this engine should just fire right up. How hard can it be bringing this old carcass back to life from the dead? I don't think anybody told me I should have gone to medical school. School was not for me. As you can see, I got my orange wire. It goes across the spider webs through a little rat poop, down and around. I'm trying to plug it into the distributor. Sometimes it doesn't matter how it gets there, just as long as it gets there. Today's one of those days. I've been electrocuted many times, and 12 volts doesn't even faze me. I'll tell you what wakes you up though, when you're playing with electric car and you get a little bit of that high voltage battery zap. Gosh, that is spicy. That reminds you you're alive. I got the wiring all connected. I'm gonna try to fire it. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but everything so far isn't working, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But let's just put some gas in and crank this baby over. Come on, old girl. You can do it. Oh, that sounded promising. little more gas. The starter's a little misaligned, so you hear it spinning. That's the starter not engaging on the flywheel. So a small adjustment will make it some later date. Smoke is good because that means there's some fire, and that means the spark is sparking. Let's go.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
It's alive! She runs. Ah, feels so good. I just have to hook up some new fuel, but that's enough to tell me that this car is gonna run and it wants to drive. So time to load it up and get to work. It's alive!